Good morning. Gary the snail. So I've been learning a lot, and I'm really happy with my decisions. So the way that I run my garden is side by side with nature. Well, a lot of the reason why I do that is because, here, let me show you. It is going to be super hard to try to domesticate this whole backyard, if you will. If you want to say like domesticate, but like you could say eradicate all the native plants. It would be a very daunting task. But not just that, then I would really start having a problem with pests, because they would all start going for my garden. But when I leave a sizable portion of the native vegetation for the native bugs, they prefer the plants that they have evolved with, and I don't have so much of a pest problem. But the pests are there. They're everywhere. They are still there, but they don't bother me, and I don't bother them. So when I try to talk to people about this, I see it like a glaze go over their eyes, like they don't want to hear it. Like they don't want to know the benefits of this raggedy looking plant. They don't care. But they would love to hear about my zucchini and why do my leaves look so beautiful? Why does this plant look untouched? Well, it's because of this plant. It is because of this plant. It tastes better. It's more nutritious. This plant is more nutritious than this plant. So let's humble ourselves and understand what exactly we're working with here. This foxtail, while it's not the best barley because of the consistency and the process of making it palatable, this is barley, okay? I'm sorry, but my dog is an artist. This is very nutritious. This is very nutritious, okay? Dandelion, of course, obviously. Lamb's quarters or wild spinach. This is kochia. Kochia is not talked about very nicely. I don't like how people talk about kochia because they just write it off as a harmful weed. It's got that oxalate, or it does produce the O stuff that has some kind of relationship with nitrogen, that oxalate. No, I can't remember what it's called. Sorry. I'm learning a lot, but I need to remember these names better. But anyways, also, I guess called tumbleweed. There's like a couple weeds that when they dry are called tumbleweed, but I guess this is it. Oh, it's the young leaves are very nutritious. They also pull toxins out of the ground. This plant will clean the ground and prepare it for the next. So, my whole point in saying all this is that, you know, even the way that plants get labeled, you know, like invasive, noxious, like they still have benefits. And I will sit here with like Google AI and I will like ask all these repetitive questions in different ways until I can get a positive perspective on a plant. But I always do, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all for today.